Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We probably gonna do the job extension, I think. Yeah, there is enough. Or maybe not. I don't know, well, thinking about that, I really don't know what we gonna be doing. Because I don't think the job extension is right now. Yeah, it's gonna be right now. It's okay because it's a solo, quote-unquote solo quest.
So, you want to get stronger, huh?
Yeah.
Then now is the time to awaken the true power as an adept rogue.
You mean job extension?
You bet. With a job extension, you will be able to gain access to higher class jobs. All you need to do is complete a special quest.
I know that already. It's been so long I'd forgotten about it.
You didn't do a job
Long
extension.
time, huh? Please, you don't have to say it.
Huh?
I know all about it, kid. You don't have to tell me. I already know about 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of your old immature memories.
That's too damn many. How many have you got? Besides, I don't have any old immature memories.
Don't be shy now. Anyway, gather information from mails and forums, then go to the quest shop. Then, accept the special quest.
Fine. Right now, I need all the power I can get.
Antares is an interesting character, and one that I kind of would like to know a little bit more about it, probably never will. And I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit spoilers about, I don't think this is a spoiler, it's more of about a rumor or something like that, of episode 4? Volume 4. You can talk with Pyrrhus the Third, and Pyrrhus is kinda somewhat a stand-in from the developer sometime. I don't know if in that moment it was. Because, well, you say, oh, okay. The spoiler here is minor, but interesting. During Volume 4, they are talking about the shutdown of the game. So, there you go. That's the biggest spoiler, and I'm gonna go on it. And he kind of said, oh, don't be sad. We already are working on something else. So, I found that is a little bit of interesting. Like a very interesting way to put it. We already are working on something else. And I kind of read about a long time, not a long time ago, a reasonable time ago on I don't think was PC Gamer. No, it probably was Niche Gamer or something like that. He really...
Ooh.
We have like this stuff where they say, oh, CC is like very interesting on do a new .hack game, and they're just waiting Namco say so. One thing I found very interesting then with Volume 4, they kind of wiped the entire slate clean. Because they like make a lot of the things that were supposed to be what happened in the future, quote-unquote, uncanon. So it's like, oh, Volume 4 is a new canon version of the thing. It didn't broke a lot of things. I think it's a quote-unquote better. It's kind of quote-unquote better version for what it was before. Mostly because I have a personal bias, and many people I already said about it, and somewhat Volume 4 did go a little bit on my personal bias for that. So in the end, in the most quote-unquote end, it's the meaning of, oh, okay, they can do anything, and I really I kind of would hope they do something different, like do something new with the game. Like I would like, but that's the thing. They're gonna say no matter what. I like the way they approach this. Like, you have the nudge nudge wink wink at some of the points.
This'll be quick.
To like the old games, like the avatars or the epitaphs, stuff like that. You have like all the nudge nudge wink winks reference and all of those. But still, it's a different story, and you have different characters. And I would like something similar, maybe. On that vein, I like, okay, GU happen, and we have a new server, a new game, aim, new players, maybe a reference or something, but nothing big. Of course, some characters will need to come back, like more than before, and the epitaphs could be interesting. But in all honest, I would find very interesting if next time we have a mixture, like we not only have the avatar, like we have avatar, but the main, like, how can I put it? Let me think. So if I would like, if for some strange reason Namco and I say, okay, well, give us your concept. The thing I would do is, this time we got like a sale mix, like scape mixture form. What happened if Escape absorbed every avatar, every epitaph, and he becomes the epitaph of Twilight, and all of that nonsense? If I had to do a new one, I would go on a totally different way, and I would go with Cormanic. And I would go in a very similar manner with what we have here, in some way. Yeah,
That was nothing.
we are trying to like recreate the AI, all that stuff. We are trying to recreate aura, but for some reason the epitaph fuck over, and some people end up with the epitaph there. And the reason why I would use Cormanic give to the main player, and not only Cormanic, but you're gonna see, is I would give Ida to.
Slow.
It's because, well, there is first a reason, and I'm not gonna spoiler, but Volume 4 kind of tackles with Ida becoming I would not say self-aware, because Ida is already are, but getting a more of a personality or something like that. But Cormanic is resurrection, and it could be something like, the main character the actions of the main character may be bringing up data from volume from the first the world and the second, and like revision 1 and revision 2. And that is one of the things that would be an interesting
Well, that's
plot
that,
point.
I guess.
And maybe because, and that's why I would do, like I would use Ida, because during this game, shit, I'm spoiling? But a spoiler for this game, you know what I mean when I'm saying why Ida and Korbanek would be here. I would spoil it a lot. Nope. But yeah, I would really use that. And like Ida is creating like, because you're reconstructing data and stuff like that. Some of the data may be corrupted by Ida, and you maybe would it be cool if you have like these two small AI personalities, maybe something like Mia from the first one. There is kind of representation of the temper Maha, and I find that it would be interesting if you use Korbanek. Would it be because Korbanek does have a really quote-unquote bigger connection with the creator of the game, with Recode. So maybe some fragments of him stay on Korbanek. I don't know. It's just an interesting idea. Then when I talk about what would come next, how would it do? I would do this like a mixture of it, and there is a lot of things that you could do, and I would like to. Would be a very interesting way to see like this. What would it be Korbanek version if he observed everything? How Ida would be influenced that because the connection and Korbanek and Ida end up sharing during the events of GU and stuff like that. But it's all gonna be depending on what Namco says. I don't know how well last Recode end up doing, so we would never know if to Namco Bandai say, "Oh, we gonna have a game or not." If we're gonna have a new .hack. But I find the idea of having this interesting concept, like, I don't know, I really would enjoy to have this.
That was nothing.
And I don't know, I would like, mostly because Avatar, I don't know. I may be wrong about that, and that's something completely right. It's a probability, to be honest. The thing there, Korbanek, the Korbanek Theft, has a connection with it, with Recode himself, but I would find it very interesting if it was the case, and they explore a little bit of that. But I still like it. In all honesty, I would be happy with just a fucking new .hack. One other thing, I think I was talking with a friend very recent about this too. We're discussing this because, well, there's a couple people in my real social life that know that I do this bullshit. And when I mean this bullshit, I'm talking about YouTube. And
That was
we were
nothing.
talking about this series and stuff like that, and we question about one of the biggest problems of TearofGrace is how their technology, and not only the technology, the concept itself, it's very dated. Should I go for it? I don't care for it. I'm just gonna finish
Let's
there.
get going!
And it is... that's one of the biggest problems for the game itself, because... like, if you get any of the new isekai genre anime, especially the ones where people are transported to a game. Holy shit. I should have took healing item. Their technologies, first, no dates, which is kind of very important. Or, I don't know if there is
Well,
not
that's that, I
entirely
guess.
date, and to be entirely honest, I don't think not placing dates would be a good idea, especially on here, on the .hack, because we do have a timeline of events, and not placing dates would be very complicated. It could work. It could be just, oh, you have the dates and that's all. Like, you have dates, you just don't know what. Like, you know when the events happen, you just don't have the dates for it. Could work. Emphasis on it could. I think I don't like not having the dates. But again, depending on how it's done. But the fact is, second thing is the technology. Like, and then maybe a little bit because of the date. Like, it's hard to believe that
Well, that's that, I guess.
in 2000 and in the far, far away future of 2019, we would have like this god. We would already have this type of game. .hack would be a game, and not only that, but the way then the way that this does work, it's barely explained. But if I
This'll
do
be quick.
recall, like Haseo is still using a controller, so it's not entirely virtual reality. It's like it's our virtual reality, so it does need a bigger suspension of disbelief. And so this friend looked to me and said, okay, what about a reboot? At first, I was very against it, only on the principle then, most of the time, like, if you reboot stuff, it's gonna... it does
Well,
not
that's that, I
work,
guess.
and then we start shooting the shit and talk, oh, if a soft reboot worked, like... and it wouldn't, a soft reboot would work less, because if you kind of think, GU here, it's already a kind of a soft reboot. Is this the fucking thing? I don't remember. Because is the mission the... oh yeah, it's alright.
Alright, I cleared it!
Let me tell you something really true. The first time when I played this game, I got stuck here because I thought I would be transported to the quest shop. The reason you don't... oh, it's not. Okay. So... yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was talking about
Oh.
if I would be okay with a soft reboot. GU is in some ways a soft reboot. It does mention stuff, but it's so far away in the future, and in so many ways, characters are like, you don't see like Yada saying, "Oh, I was Wise Man." You don't see Seiya saying, "Oh, I was Sora," because he doesn't remember. You don't see those aspects, so that's one of the reasons why I see this as a soft reboot. And one of the things is, I think a soft reboot would not work because it would not address the most of the topics. The first one, like, you would jump the fucking thing so ahead, and that's the main problem. It would be needing to be like, oh, 120, like 2120. For example, well, the game would take place on 2120. While it would work, the events would be so far apart, then I don't think would be... Like, there is no reason for why... God damn it. Like, there is no reason why CC Corp would try to revive the game. Because, well, it makes a reason for they to try to revive the game like 5 years later. Because internet is a mess.
It seems you've become more of a man.
More things are corrupted, and that
Hey,
is the state of things.
Why
like,
did you
that's...
bother to teach me all that anyway?
Let me shut up
I
about this for a
suppose
second.
I was feeling whimsical.
Like, one of the reasons why I believe that it would work... Oh shit, syllabus is not here. The main reason why I think would work, it wouldn't work there, but it would work like, oh, why they would do, like, in a space of time, like, for 5 seconds. Like a 10, they would do in 25, for example. That would be the jump of time from 2025 instead of 2120, for example, 2120. It's internet. They say always that after the word shut down, shit started going bad because the lack of the aura. And I think, to be far more honest, I think because the way things working right now, the way then GU itself finish. The way then GU itself finished, I think internet, like the way the internet works on this universe would be very fucked up. So it wouldn't be not an entire wrong proposition to say, oh, they already start working right away, so put a period of 1 or 2 years maximum the time then they would release an next stuff.
Time to fight Bordeaux's team. Guess I should register first.
If I fight Day now, I think I would be in the exactly level that I need to do. So I'm probably gonna do this. But let me finish the thought before I probably need to finish the episode. Yeah, I kinda gonna finish the episode. I'm gonna finish the thought and go for the next episode. Maybe there is a little bit of this thought on the next episode. And maybe even do a video about it, because I found very interesting the topic. So, it makes... So that's why I think the soft reboot would not work. Because even the soft reboot between .hack and .hack GU is not... Like, the time pass is not that big, and the time frame is not that ginormous. That's one of the reasons, and for example, why terminal disk exists, like it bridges the gap, and you have a couple of material who do that, but I do believe terminal disk does a very, very fine job bridging that gap between the 2 points in the story. Now, a full reboot would work, and would work better, because then, as I said, you could place the story on 2120, and it would be less convoluted. But the fact is, doing a reboot, a full reboot, it's created one very... Huh. Offers a creativity... Sorry, I was reading the thing. A full reboot offers you the ability to correct the mistakes, like do a little bit, be more close for real, like fixing some things that need you to extend a lot of your suspension of disbelief and stuff like that. Small stuff, yeah, but stuff nonetheless. Which mean, and the main reason why I kind of would be okay, but mainly, to be entirely honest, just a sequel would be better. The problem, and now here's the reason why I think people would complain about a sequel. Not complain. It wouldn't, why a sequel would not be, like, quote unquote, highly successful. It's more because, by the fact that technology
I'll register for the first round of the tournament at the arena.
But they can solve that, they can just...
Since Syllabus and Gaspard can't come with me, it'll be Adelie and myself.
Oh shit, I could just do that. So fucking hell, I'm gonna do it, area. But yeah, it could be something like they could bridge the gap better between technology. So my point is entirely worthless. I'm gonna try to make a video about it, and I think I can do it a better way. If I sat down to do a video instead of just talking shit here, I would probably do a better way. And I think I'm gonna do. Because I really enjoyed this idea. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This was the video. If you enjoyed, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have anything to say, please leave a comment. And if you want to see what the hell is gonna be coming next on this mess, subscribe. And see you guys on the next episode.